Looks like we get an update on the jury deliberation in the death of the Everett police officer Dan Rocha. The, the fate of a man accused of killing an Everett police officer is now in the hands of the jury. So I hear the prosecutor's arguing his premeditated, cold-blooded murder. The defense attorney was saying, it was that the guy panicked. Shall I say, like the guy wasn't there because of drugs like that. Yeah, right. Okay, let's check it out.
Everett police officer is now in the hands of a jury. Deliberation will continue next week in the case against Richard Rotter. He is facing several charges for the murder of Officer Dan Rocha. Yesterday, a jury hearing closing arguments. The deadly encounter happened last March, the middle of that day, in a Starbucks parking lot. The biggest question the jury has to answer in this case is if Rotter intended to kill Rocha. So prosecutors say yes, because he shot the officer multiple times and then drove a car over his body. But defense attorneys argue his mental health and drug intoxication that day impacted his decision to shoot.
It is time that he is held to account for the violence that he committed on March 25th, 2022.
We're not here to dispute whether Mr. Rotter killed Officer Rocha on that terrible day in the Starbucks parking lot. The issue for your careful consideration in this case is the level of intent.
If convicted of premeditated murder, Rotter could be sentenced to life in prison without parole. If not, the jury could still find him guilty on lesser charges. Jury deliberations will continue Monday at 9 a.m.
You know he's going to get life without parole. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm out of here. My job. Peace out.